welcome back to Yumina the Ethereal. Lynx here, and the light appears at my feet. Let's see with our very crazy means of transportation was successful. My body feels like it's been being lifted up, and my consciousness blinks out. When I open my eyes, I'm no longer in the base. There is unfamiliar scenery around me. Metal walls are lit by a pale light. The air is stale. We're surrounded by unfamiliar machinery. The closest thing I can think of to liken this place is a manufacturing plant. With a man-made world, with not a hint of nature anywhere. Well, that sucks. This space is bigger than even the gym at Jinbu Academy. Interesting comparison. But even though the ceiling is up so high, I have to crane my neck to see it. There are no windows on the outside. Are we in an underground cave? Or is this something different? Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't we? Yumina! Hey Kurokawa, let her go! Kurokawa is still in his armed suit. He's leaning on a nearby pillar for support. But his machine is still as damaged as before. If this turns into a fight, we'll win decisively, of course. Wait, but if we transport it like that, can we still use the Ethereal system over there? Yumina seems to have enough spirit left to make a fuss too. Anyhow, the important thing right now is to take him down. I'm going to make you explain everything after this, so for now, I will fight. The armed suit prepares for the battle, creaking with every move. We also ready our weapons. Just a little more and we'll have Yumina back. We're about to take down the final barrier. That means this is the last battle. I seal my mind and take a stance. Huh? A powerful voice stops us in our tracks. We turn toward a new voice all at once. There's a man standing there. He's wearing a strangely designed coat. His face is wrinkled, so he must be quite old. Oh, you are talking about this guy. I thought about... Okay. Next to him stands a young man. He has a healthy complexion, giving me the impression that he's a lively sort of guy. That voice must have belonged to the younger guy. He's looking down at us with a composed look on his face. Who are you? So you are responsible for all of that? The old man, whose name is apparently Ezel, opened his mouth. Well, we'll shut it in a few seconds. The commanding tone in his voice and the sharp look in his eyes are enough to make even an outsider like me cringe. Kurokawa bows his head to Ezel. The old man apparently ranks higher than even a secretary of the Terran government. This guy is also so fucking slow with talking. Kurokawa's defiant attitude has evaporated. He gets down from his armed suit and faces Isel, whatever. Who cares? Kurokawa called this guy a captain, and Isel mentioned a battleship. So we're inside a ship of some kind. I don't feel any movement from the waves. So it has to be a very big ship. I have a different actually idea, but... So Kurokawa's mission was to bring Yumina here. Say no! Isel addresses Yumina next. Yumina didn't expect that to happen, she's too stunned to reply. Then I steps forward and answers for Yumina. A what? What? Okay, you are just I. What did you just say? No, I'm here to kick your ass! Please say that. Kirara's tone is challenging. Isel is in a higher position than even Kurokawa, but she doesn't seem at all intimidated by his authority. What is the relationship, I wonder? Okay. I like this guy. As you wish. See, learn some flexibility, you bastard. For to be fair, I was about to wipe them all out, right? Anyway, with that exchange out of the way, the mood gets a little lighter. I don't understand half what they are talking about, but it seems we're allowed to be on the ship. Oh, that's cool. You have different colors for eyes, which I never remember what it's called. The young man accompanying Isel approaches us, followed by several people who seem to be soldiers of some kind. They're nothing like the soldiers from the Terran government army for...
Midorishita Yumina だな。生徒会大戦で優勝した地球最強のイシリアルってわけか。
I recognize his voice.
はい、そうです。生徒会長のMidorishita Yuminaです。
俺は G だ。G じゃ頑張っぞ。この戦艦の戦闘部隊長だ。
First of all, get a better name.
でもってあの G さんが戦艦ゼーレルムの艦長イゼル・ゼーレルム。覚えておけよ。
はあ、なぜに戦艦？
それについてはちゃんと説明する。ちっこいのたちもついてきな。
Who did you call the little one? Oh, this guy's dead. He must mean me. Oh boy, I thought it was pretty average, right? He called me a little one. You don't get it. You would be dead just now. Akashima Ayumu, pleased to meet you. Yeah, I'll be observing you, Kurokawa. Get in our way again and we'll whoop your ass again. We leave the gigantic room, escorted by members of the crew. Kurokawa is taken off to the sickbay, wherever that is, and we head for the bridge with Isel and Zieda. We start walking down a long corridor. Long corridor. Very long corridor. Finally, Is now a good time for questions? After we ride an elevator and ended up in another corridor, I gather my courage and speak to one of the crew members. Since this seems like a long trip, I figure that talking on the way is a good idea. Kirara and I are walking in silence, but for some reason I don't want to ask them. Zieta answers in a cheerful tone. He seems a good bit older than us, and I think he's easy to talk to. Anyway, I've got to think of something to ask. I could ask about the ship. Walking along with the crew like this is pretty overwhelming to me. I mean, it's huge. I can't believe I'm actually on a ship, considering how big it is. We pass big spaces with trees planted here and there, as if it's some kind of futuristic city. I could ask about that, but there is something I want to know more urgently. That Kurokawa guy is one of the leaders of the Terran government, but is your captain his superior? Then that means the whole thing with selecting neutrals in the Syrian Council War. Zieta answers frankly and to the point. I thought they might be the people behind the deception of the students, but rather than anger I feel bewilderment. I mean, what kind of organization could be more important than the Terran government?
Jinbu Academy はイシリアルと呼ばれる異能力者の養成機関として建てられた。そして生徒会大戦は最も優秀なイシリアルを決定するために連邦の意思によって開かれているのだ。地球政府はそれを管轄する役目を与えられており、さらに学園長のことなしや一部の教師が実動部隊として動いているわけだ。
So I was correct at some point that they gather just those people, right? Yumina mutters under her breath, but in truth I can't really keep up myself. I can see the basic outline, but the details escape me. For instance, there is one word he said that bothers me. Well then. What's this federation? What kind of organization is it? Up ahead, Easel stops. The crew makes way for us, and I see we've arrived at the door. It's a strangely shaped door. It's even more peculiar than things I've seen in the Geofront. But there's no point in hesitation. I walk up towards the door. Is the bridge on the other side of this door? I suppress my anxiety and walk on. The door senses our presence and opens up in front of us. On the other side, I find something I can't believe. Basically controller room, right? Huh? At first I don't quite understand what's wrong with the picture exactly. There are many monitors and consoles and crew members are manning them. In the center there's a grand looking chair, that must be Easel's command chair. The walls surrounding the bridge as well as the ceiling are transparent. That's why I can see what lies outside. I haven't seen any windows even since we've entered the Geofront base. Geofront base. So I figured I'd finally be able to see the sky again. But I don't. There's blackness outside the window. I'm looking at the starry sky. No, wait. This is no sky. This is. This is space? I mean, okay, I suspect that we might not be on the sea, given that there were no he mentioned no feeling of waves, but fuck, we are going into anyway, this is no longer the level of strange. This is another world. This is a word I only know from stories. It's something that should have nothing to do with me.
改めて紹介しよう。銀河連邦軍所属遊撃戦闘型宇宙戦艦ゼーレルムだ。
花びら散ってこぼれる銀色の雫空赤色に染まる暁はじけて小さく輝く夢たち夜明けに降り出す雨が耳元そっとささやいた風緑色に香るこの星終わらない幾度繰り返す過ちどこへ行くのだろう誰と行けばいいのどうすればいいの未来のためいつか飛び立つ On the sun and fly away 震える瞳でうなずいた赤く燃えてるあの星の彼方忘れはしないと微笑んだら目を閉じた
Well, that is nuts. After a night in the room I've been given, I finally feel calm again. They probably didn't explain anything yet because they're considerate of us. I kind of panicked in the unforeseen situation. I mean, space, all of a sudden. First my friend got taken, then I learned that I had some kind of special power, and in the end I found myself in this place. Even so, I've managed to sort out my feelings a little. I've got to listen to what they have to say and get a grip on my situation. I've got to protect Yumina and also the chief, and okay, when I recall how she behaved, I paused to think. Yesterday she said she returned, which means she was with these people to begin with. Actually, that explains a lot. She always seemed a little weird from the moment I met her, and I sometimes got the feeling she had support. It was my own negligence that I put her down as a slight oddball. Still, she's not an enemy, I think. I helped us get Yumina back from Kurokawa. But what if that was only a scheme to get us to come here? That's not what I wanted to do. Maybe it's because I'm impatient, or maybe I'm just insecure. I'm starting to doubt everything. Even the chief. Considering how I acted, I don't think Kirara is one of them. But she seemed to know a lot, so I don't really think she's one of us either? The main reason we're here in the first place is the Student Council War, and Kirara was the one who got us involved in that. Plus, she used pretty overbearing measures at the time. Who do I trust? And who do I adopt? If I get this wrong, I'm in no position to protect Yumina. There won't be a safe place in the entire universe. The situation is not looking very good. I heave a sigh. Huh.
Ayumu, 起きているか?
Chief! Yeah, I woke up a short while ago. I open the door for Kirara. She looks as calm as always, without any sign of distraction.
昨日はよく眠れたか?
Yeah, I was pretty tired after all.
そうか。まあ、眠れたのはいいことだ。
What, you didn't?
これから環境で事態の説明をしてくれるそうだ。行くぞ。
What about Yumina?
そっちはおきつが迎えに行っている。
I'm about to ask if we can trust her, but then I decide against it. She's one of us, so I shouldn't have to ask. Kirara looks at me and chuckles. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I put my jacket and leave the room with Kirara. If they're going to explain things to us, then so much the better. Information is what I need right now. I need to know more if I'm going to make any decisions. I walk down the corridor alongside Kirara. I know what to talk about, so I remain silent.
意外と落ち着いているようだな。
I'm not. I'm pretty shaken actually. Not as much as yesterday for.
一晩寝ただけである程度の落ち着きが取り戻せるなら十分だ。
A night.
どうした?
I've kind of lost track of time. It all seems unreal to me. My watch tells me a lot of time has passed for. I wonder if this is what having jet lag is like. I don't know.
お前なら時期になれる。適応力が高いことは見てきたからな。
That must be because of my old man's training. I wonder if he knew this was going to happen. Even before he's the final boss. Anyway, you seem to be used to it already, for Chief.
私をお前などと一緒にするな。時間の感覚を合わせることなど、さして難しいことではない。
If you say so. What if she already knows how to live in space? The question sticks in my throat. I'm afraid of voicing my doubts.
どうした? やはり一晩程度ではまともに回復できていなかったか?
No, I'm fine. Let's go, let's go. I keep walking, even though I'm still uncertain. Sorry. When I step on the bridge, I'm overcome by vertigo. There are countless stars, even if I do see them through a screen. This is unlike any place I know. So. Yeah, I mean, yes sir. Thank you for providing me with a room.
下手に出ることはないぞ、歩。この程度、当然のことだ。
そうだな。意図せぬこととはいえ、手荒な稀になったのはこちらの落ち度だ。それなりの対応をせねば申し訳がない。
そういうことだ。
Oh! Even so, I feel the need to show restraint despite Kirara's haughty attitude.
失礼なことを考えている顔だな。
I don't know what you're talking about. I look away from her. She's as sharp as ever. The way she grins is bad for my heart. I take another look at the bridge. It seems a calm enough place. It may be worship, but that doesn't mean there is tension here 24/7. There are both men and women among the crew. Zieda, the guy we met yesterday, is here too. He waves at me. Then Yumina arrives. She seems strangely cheerful. Does she even know what's going on?
遅かったな。何かあったか?
ユミナがなかなか起きなかったこと以外は特に何も。
You sure took it easy?
だってなんかふかふかのベッドだったのよ。いい匂いもしたし。ちゃんとリラックスしてもらえたみたいですね。よかった。あなたはこの船の統括オペレーターを担当していますファルワーズ・エレルムです。
ほう。
ご丁寧に。生徒会長だと思う緑下由美奈です。
多分。
はい、存じていますよ。
Falua smiles at Yumina's awkward reply. What intrigues me for is her name. You said your name was Zellerm? I glance over the captain and he also used that name, and it's what the ship is called as well.
はい、イゼル艦長は私の父です。
Yumina, I bet you don't even try remembering people's names.
失礼な、覚えられてないだけよ。ちゃんと覚えようとはしたわ。
I actually can't remember names. That's true. I mean, I really. First time someone introduces themselves, I'll forget. You need to repeat to me like 5 times in next 5 days, but otherwise I will not remember, which is a bit problematic, but yeah. Yumina sticks her chest out in a proud gesture, for she really doesn't anything to be proud of. I mean, she's Yumina.
さて、人も揃ったことだし、説明をしてもらおうか。
Yeah, please do.
部長にそれが必要？
私とてあまり深い状況までは知らない。地上で神部学園に何か秘密があることは察した。
Sorry.
どれだけ手を尽くしても得られる情報には限度があった。
そう。
There's a strange tension between Kirara and I. There may yet be something going on with them. But if what she just said is true, then Kirara has been investigating the secret of Jinbu Academy. In that case, our meeting on that day was a coincidence. Anyone would have done as a candidate for the student council war. But this is Kirara we are talking about. There is no telling what's true or not. At the beginning, you always start at the beginning. Once Captain Easel sees that we've come down, he opens his mouth. Start with the reason. Why did you bring us? Or rather, why did you bring Yumina to this place? I step forward as if to shield Yumina with my body. Some people react to the hard tone in my voice, but I don't pay them any mind. Well, duh! True, you seem to be somewhat more wholesome than that Kurokawa fellow. But there is such thing as the carrot and stick approach. Who's to say that this isn't part of an elaborate plan?
怪獣か。
怪獣ね。
That's not what she said.
ユミナのは多分違うと思う。
Yumina is as good as always at misunderstanding things, but I'm actually serious here. After all, I still don't know what exactly we're at right now.
Ayumu, 現状を把握し、対応を決めた点は褒めてやろう。
Thank you. It may be rude, but I feel I've got to make sure.
それをはっきりと口にするのはマイナスだな。もしも本当にお前が考えたような相手なら、強硬な手段に出る可能性もあったぞ。
She's right at that. I am embarrassed at my own carelessness, but Captain Easel and his crew don't seem to mind. No! I only know that I'm yawning constantly now. Easel glances at Yumina. That's right, I have my suspicions. Why? You don't beat around the bush. Yumina is just an academy student and you want her to fight. I don't know what they want her to fight against, but it's clear as day that whatever it is dangerous. Considering what we went through with Kurokawa, this fight can't be anything easy. There is no point in getting disturbed. I need to be calm now of all the times. It's difficult, but I force myself to keep calm.
は分かったんだけど、そもそも何と戦うの？
Yeah, there's that question.
異空体と呼ばれる敵だ。
異空体？
Yumina looks nonplussed. She glances over at me. How would I know?
やっぱりそう？
当たり前だ。その説明を聞くためにこうしているわけだからな。
それもそうね。
Unlike Yumina, I is listening with an intent expression on her face. I feel a distance between us. It must be because I consider her a comrade.
我々銀河連邦と異空体との遭遇は地球時間で約30年前のことだ。そしてその時から戦闘状態が途切れることなく続いている。一応活動の少ない時期はあったが、それでも戦いがなくなったわけではない。
その異空体ってどんなやつなの？もっと別な感じの宇宙人とか？
あれは人類などではないな。
ああ、見た目で言うなら化け物だな。でもそれより恐ろしいのは、どうやってもコミュニケーションが成立しないことか。
So try to negotiate.
なるべくなら戦闘は避けたいですから。ですけど、それも無駄に終わりました。
どんな方法を試しても戦闘を終わらせる糸口は見つからなかった。
それでずっと戦ってるってわけね。はい、悲しいお話ですけど。
異空体の生態や目的など何も分かっていないに等しい。せいぜい戦闘能力が抜きん出ているということくらいだ。
Long day.
通常兵器はほとんど効果がない。無傷というわけではないけど、とてもじゃないが相手の数に対抗できやしないのさ。
And that's why you need Yumina's power.
ああ、そうだ。でももう一つ理由がある。というか、人海戦術のための戦力ならわざわざ選抜する必要がない。
道理だな。
通常兵器の効かない異空体に唯一有効な攻撃を加える方法がある。それがイシリアル能力を使用することだ。
イシリアル、それって？
Yes. So that's what the Student Council worries about. The Student Council War was fought using a machine called the Ethereal system. So basically, that fight was all about seeing who could make use of that system the best.
優秀なイシリアル能力者としてぜひとも君たちの力を我が船に、いや銀河連邦に貸してほしい。
Is she full? I mean, come on. I was making more damage. Kirara was making more damage. I don't know, man. And by you, you mean me and Kirara as well.
君たち論絶部のメンバー全員が優秀なイシリアル能力者だということはすでに報告を受けている。
The more I hear, the more I understand how precarious our position is. We're being made to fight, more or less, by force, and we can't escape because there is nothing but space all around us.
ところで、そんなにずっと戦ってて、まだ決着がつかないの？
Good point. 30 years is a long time.
当初は圧倒的に異空体が優勢だった。そこから盛り返したのは我が軍に強力なイシリアル能力者がいたおかげだ。
A strong Israel.
名前はカラレス。英雄と呼ばれたイシリアル能力者だ。ま、カラレスについては俺なんかよりもそっちのが詳しいだろ。
そっちって？
お前たちはアイって呼んでたな。確かカラレスと同じアルゴタの出身だよな。
カラレスが活躍したのは海戦と呼ばれる十数年前の異空体との大きな戦いでのこと。宇宙最強のイシリアル能力者として多数の異空体を倒し味方を救った。
その戦いで向こうもこっちも大きな被害を出して小康状態になったままで今に至るってわけだ。
Okay.
すごい人がいたのね。でも それならわざわざ私みたいなのを戦力にしなくても。
Oh my god. She doesn't even realize that she's offending her own self.
カラリスはもういない。命がけで戦って宇宙を救ったからこその英雄だから。そうなんだ。
死亡確認なんかされてないから、記録上は行方不明ではあるけどな。
Everyone talks about him in the past tense, so I kinda saw it coming, but he seems to be a casualty. Since he went missing in action after a battle like that, there is no way he's still alive. Huh. I have a little thought about him, but I'll keep it to myself for now.
実は最後の戦いにおいてカラレスさんがどう戦ったかは記録に残っていません。ただ大きく戦局を動かし得る人物はカラレスさんしかいなかったと言われています。
I think I know where he might be.
カラレスは大した男だった。だが戦ったのは彼ばかりでもないのだがな。
And who he might have trained after he's gone missing from the battlefield. Okay, I gave you hints what I'm thinking already. He closes his eyes. We'll find out if I'm correct about that or not. As he says that, it seems his muttered statement wasn't directed at us.
現状の戦況はまだ小康状態を保っていると見ていいのか。
そう思ってもらっても構わん。
I have a question. I wait until I have everyone's attention when I ask the question I've been meaning to ask. Why did you take the winner of only this Student Council war onto your ship?
今回に限ってってどういうこと？
The last winner of the Student Council war, Nayuta, remained at the academy like you'd expect her to, unless the Nayuta we know is an impostor.
そっか、そうよね。
ここ最近の話になるが、異空体の動きが多少活発になってきている。先ほど言ったように、まだ小康状態の範疇ではあるが、いつまで続くかはわからん。
Okay, you're not answering my question.
つまり小康状態だったのが変わろうとしているということか。
That bastard! Why did you not pick her up?
そういうこと。だからこのタイミングで起きた生徒会対戦を利用して選抜することにした。私はそれを見極めるために神部学園にやってきた。
Was it okay for you to help us out like that?
他の候補と違って論絶部にはまともないシリアル能力者が少なかったから戦力を調整する意味もあった。
Would still kick us.
できるだけ条件を合わせた上で候補者の能力を測ろうとしたわけだな。
そういうこと。
このような形になった比例は詫びるしかない。だが全宇宙のために新たな戦力が必要だということは分かってほしい。
そう言われちゃったらなんか仕方がないかなって気になるわね。でも無理やりだったことはやっぱり怒ってるんだからね。
Probably nobody cares. Yumina doesn't look half as angry as she's trying to sound. She's as considerate of others as always, I guess. But never mind Yumina, I've gotten a better understanding of the situation I'm in from this conversation. Still, there are some things I'm still worried about, like the fact that most people on Earth have no idea all this is going on. Also, something about Kirara's attitude seems a little off. Normally speaking, Kirara would take the initiative with asking questions in a case like this. But she's hardly saying a word, which makes me feel uneasy.
どうした、歩む?
Nothing. She noticed me glancing at her, which is normal for her. But I wonder if she's still hiding something. I look in front of me again, when I notice that Izel is giving Kirara a complicated look. But it lasts only a fraction of a second. So you want us to be soldiers? Yeah, we had plans, man. Yumina is hesitant, but it's not like we have much of a choice. Even if we refused and Captain Easel allowed us to leave, Kurokawa would just deliver us right back. God damn it. It would be like, Kurokawa, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson again? Give up, we'll kick your ass anyway. That's how it will be. There's no way we'd be able to hide from Kurokawa on Earth.
悩むのは当然だろう。我々としても、いや、知ったようなことを言える立場でもないか。
せめて男ならまだこっちの罪悪感も薄かったんだろうけどな。
You're pretty selfish.
女の子を戦いに巻き込むのが嫌だってのはわかるだろ。お前も男なんだ。
Zieda flushed me green. I don't read any malice in that smile. He doesn't seem to be a bad person.
他の方もどうか協力してほしい。
どうする歩む
I don't know, let's just wipe them tomorrow and go back. I don't like fighting a fight I don't really understand.
じゃあ船を降りるか
No, at least not yet. If my comrades choose to fight, then I will fight as well. But don't protect them, I have no more reason than that.
なるほどな。俺としちゃお前みたいな骨のありそうなやつは歓迎だ。
じゃあ私は
Yumina folds her arms and thinks. Thinks. K. But she doesn't come up with an answer right away.
どうしよう。
いきなり決められないというのなら、しばらく同情して我々のことを見てもらうというのはどうかね。
Ah, my
先延
legs.
ばしにしちゃっても大丈夫なの？
戦艦に乗っているのだから危険はある。それと最低限のテストには協力してもらうことになると思うが。
Test. She will fail. What's it going to be, Yumina?
そうね。いきなり戦うかなんて決められないけど、みんなが危ないっていうのも嘘じゃないだろうし。
I mean, to be fair, we haven't seen anything, so we don't know if that's true.
私はしばらく見させてもらおうかなって思うけど。
But I don't mind. Yumina looks at Kirara, who heaves a bothered sigh.
仕方ない。私も付き合うとしよう。まさか部員だけを残していくわけにもいかないしな。
じゃあ決まりね。
I'll be here as long as you are.
別名があるまでは私もそうする。じゃあ論説部は全員残るのね。一人にならないでよかった。これからよろしくお願いしますね。はい、こちらこそ。
後で俺たちの訓練を見学させてやるよ。参加してくれても構わないけどな。
Yeah, I might do just that if I feel like it. I don't know what's going to happen later on, but it seems a good idea to at least get some training. Zieda doesn't know what I'm thinking, but he seems satisfied.
それでは他のクルーを紹介しますね。まずは
Falua starts introducing us to the crew. Of course, I will not remember any of the names. It seems to me like I might be stuck here in space for a long time. Well, we'll find out if we are stuck and what we are going to do exactly there tomorrow. I think there weren't so many books here previously, but whatever. We'll continue tomorrow. I'm gonna get some sleep. Hope to see you in the next episode as well. Have a wonderful day. Damn, we are going to be in space now. Crazy. Bye bye.